The next thing I know, I'm lying on my bum on the very solid ground, and I had absolutely no idea how I got there. It's Mel here, and welcome back to Mel's Blind Life, the YouTube channel all about blindness. And welcome to another equestrian related video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to do a story time about the first time I fell off a horse. This incident happened 4 years ago, or was it 5 years ago? No, it would have been 4 years ago this incident happened. In the middle of summer, so unfortunately I didn't have a very soft landing, and the circumstances were really weird because I don't actually know what caused me to fall off. So I was riding at my riding school that I learnt to ride at for 2 years down in Kyneton. I'll leave a link to their Facebook page down below. And I was riding Lily, who you guys will have heard me refer to from time to time, and the photo that is the thumbnail for this video, if you can't see it, is actually myself and Lily trotting around the arena unaided. So I was riding Lily and it was one of the first days, about 6 months after I'd started riding, that I was learning proper dressage patterns and things like that. My instructor was teaching me about the letters around the dressage arena and how to remember them. Like, for example, a fat black mother cat had 11 kittens. That's how you remember the letters around the arena, going anti-clockwise. So anyway, we were just walking along and I was concentrating on listening to what my instructor was saying. I think I was concentrating on where I was going, most likely, and trying to remember the sequencing of the letters. The next thing I know, I'm lying on my bum on the very solid ground, and I had absolutely no idea how I got there. I don't actually know how I fell off. I don't know whether she spooked or whether she was whether she tripped or anything like that. It was so weird. So as I said, we were just riding around, and next thing I know, I'm on my bum, and I don't know how I got there. I really don't. I didn't hurt anything. I had a bit of a sore bum for a couple of days afterwards, and my sore bum was made even worse by the fact that the following day I spent 10 hours sitting on a train because I was going over to visit a friend in Adelaide, and Darcy and I caught the train over to Adelaide, so I spent 10 hours sitting on my sore bum. But I didn't hurt anything. My pride maybe a tiny bit, because I mean, seriously, who falls off their horse when they've been riding constantly, like at least once every week for 6 months? Yeah, only an idiot like me could do that. I mean, it was ridiculous because we were walking. I wasn't trotting or cantering or doing anything fantastic. I was in a smooth dressage arena. I can actually remember that it happened between F and B. So it happened on one of the long sides. We were walking towards F from B. If you know a dressage arena, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then sorry that I'm not making any sense. we were walking between B and F, and I just landed on my back. I remember feeling like Lily's leg, like with the tips of my fingers. I remember feeling her leg and her hoof, and then sitting on my bum, and my instructor had the reins, like I think she went over and picked up the reins and stopped Lily from walking off or whatever. And then she made me get on, because as they say, you fall off a horse, you have to get right back on again. So I did. It was a little bit scary getting back on, but it wasn't too bad. I don't remember being too traumatized from it. But I did get back on, and my instructor did just lead me around the arena a tiny bit, to make sure. The lesson was almost over actually, but she did make sure that I got back on and went around the arena on each rein once, so that I didn't lose my confidence or anything like that, because I was already a pretty nervous rider, and I still am, but she wanted to make sure that I didn't lose my confidence, so thank you for that. But it was just so weird. I can't specifically remember if Lily spooked at something, and she was, I don't know, a fairly spooky kind of horse. Like, she was one of those kinds of horses that if anything changed in or near the arena, you had to show it to her and be like, see, it's okay, it's not going to eat you. I remember one day my instructor's partner was hosing all of the rose bushes that were sort of near the fence line of the arena, and Lily was like, oh, it's a snake, it's going to eat me. And we had to like show her that no, the hose is not a snake, it's a hose. So she was one of those kinds of horses that was just a little bit sensitive to changes, even though she worked in that arena every single day, sometimes twice a day. If something changed suddenly or whatever that she saw out of the corner of her eye, she did react, and she did spook at it. She was probably 9 years old at the time, 8 or 9 years old. So she was a fairly youngish horse, I guess, but she was pretty good. But as I say, I don't know whether she spooked or whether she tripped or anything like that. I just remember that one minute I was holding onto my reins with my feet in the stirrups, and the next second I'm on my bum. And reins, stirrups, I shouldn't have fallen off. I really shouldn't have. So anyway, that was the first time I fell off Lily. Or any horse really, since I went completely blind. I have fallen off the mounting block before as well, which was pretty awkward. But I haven't fallen off a horse again since I fell off Lily that day. I'm just going to pat my bedside table here and pray that I'm not going to fall off a horse again. So I hope that you've enjoyed this quick little story time. Sorry it's been sort of a little bit jumbled, but that's where my brain is at the moment. My brain is jumbled. So I hope that you leave a comment down below if you've done anything like that before, or if you want to share any of your horse riding fall or fail stories. Also, please remember to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got some really fun content coming out in the next few days, so please subscribe to the channel. Please share this video with your friends and family on all of your socials. Of course, I will link my socials down below if you want to go check those out. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a good day. Bye.